Hey guys, Dave Lambert here from Oxygen Health and Fitness. Welcome to my kitchen. In this video I'm going to show you some really cool stuff about food prep, how you can get a whole heap done within one session and kind of recycle some of the cooking stuff that you're using so that you can get more stuff done in less time. So first I'll give you a bit of an overview of what I'm going to prepare this afternoon, and hopefully it won't take too long, but part of this video is I'm going to actually put a stopwatch on and just see exactly how long it takes us. So, got my stopwatch here on the wristwatch. I'll start that as of now. We are ticking, we are live. So, one of the things we've got going this afternoon is we're going to make a quiche. I've got a fair few eggs. We usually buy a 30 pack of eggs every week, and sometimes that's not enough. We love our eggs here, and I'm going to show you one way that we use those. We're going to get some stuff organised for a quiche. I'm also going to do one of our popular dishes called classy chicken. I'm also going to be showing you a really quick one that you can do if you're time pressed and you need to duck into Woolies to get something healthy, easy, delicious and quick mainly. Apart from that, I am also going to steam up a couple of veggies, and then I'm also going to get a little bit extra done after all of that and prepare some food for my dogs. We get like a batch of chicken mince every week and we mix it in with some turmeric, and our dogs love it. So here we go for food prep afternoon. Brown onion, a yellow capsicum, we're going to cook up some mushrooms, we're going to put a bit of garlic in with all that. Cook up the brown onion, the yellow capsicum and the mushrooms for my quiche. Once they're done, I'll throw those into the glass baking dish with 12 eggs that I whisked up earlier. But I'm also going to recycle that fry pan to cook part of my dish for our ever popular classy chicken. So this fry pan's not finished. We're going to use that for classy chicken, which is coming up soon. For now, here's what we got. Some of those spinach leaves over the top. Then in goes our 12 eggs that I already whisked up. Just about ready. I've had the oven in the background preheating at about 170 degrees, but I'm just going to top the top of this quiche off with a little bit of grated cheese. Not too much. Oil, which I've already ripped off here. So that's going over the top. I'm going to get these boiled eggs straight out of the boiled water to cool down. Start peeling them straight away. I usually find that they come off pretty quick. 6 boiled eggs ready there for snacks. Here I'm actually starting the second dish, which is classy chicken. And for that one, we need to have a red onion diced up. That's a large red capsicum, and it's quite a big one today. That's going to go in. Okay, so for the third use of this fry pan today, again, we'll just chuck a little bit of peanut oil. I've taken some meat out of the freezer early this morning. I had about 3 chicken breasts that I'd already chopped up and diced before I froze, so that usually is a good tip that helps save a bit of time as well. So here's my diced chicken. Spread that oil a bit. Now it's time to start getting some protein into this. Lots of good veggies and herbs and spices and flavours, but you've got to have some protein in. Rightio, so that diced chicken is now going in the greased glass baking dish. In it goes. And I'm still not done with that fry pan yet. Also going in with that mixture is some stuff I prepared earlier. Here's the stuff that we had in the fry pan earlier, which was a red capsicum mix, red onion, there's curry powder, cumin, All sorts of great smells coming out of that. So in goes that. In also goes, it's about a cup of, it's actually a little bit more than a cup of broccoli, and there's also a cup of asparagus. So there's some really good stuff going into that now. I'll mix it all about, and we're just about coming through with the goods with this. So that's starting to look pretty good as it is, but what really makes this dish is this mixture. So this is a tablespoon of shiro miso paste, and we've also got 3/4 of a cup of coconut milk. So we do a bit of a drizzle across all that stuff, and that just makes it delicious. So many good flavors coming out of it. So we want to top that with probably the rest of this packet of grated cheese. There's not a lot in there, but we need to cover that relatively evenly. Oh man, this is just one of my favorite dishes of all time, and it's just too easy. In the oven for around 25 minutes. My quiche is coming along nicely. That's starting to smell pretty good. So this fry pan, which we've already used 3 times, most recently to cook the diced chicken. This is a little bonus tip. Anyone with dogs, they love minced chicken and they love turmeric, and it's really good for them. So that's part of the food prep I do for the dogs each week. Turmeric and that chicken mince just about finished for the dogs. And I'll mix that with some pasta. Quick food tip hack. If you're pressed for time, here's a real simple one that I like to do each week that involves absolutely no cooking skills. So I'm sure that'll bring a smile to a few people's face. You go into Woolies, you get a hot roast chicken. This one was $7.90, but a quick tip. If you head into Woolworths late in the day normally, they're usually trying to get rid of these hot roast chooks because they can't carry them over into tomorrow. And sometimes you can get a whole hot roast chicken for like $2. But I got mine this morning and it was $7.90, still worth it. So we're gonna cut that bag open, and then we're gonna cut that chook open. First thing I do is cut the little elastic on the chicken's legs. I'm going to leave this in the bag while I start hacking into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just cut right down the middle, just to the edge of the bone down the middle. By the way, this chicken has cooled down a bit, so I'm able to handle it pretty easily, but if you just bought this from Woolies, it's obviously going to be fairly hot. Cutting up our chicken here. Still got it in the bag so that those gross, oily chicken juices don't leak out all over the bench. He gets the skin, but we get all the good white meat. Alright, well she has had a couple of pieces of white meat as well. She's too cute. There's all the skin for you. Alright, rest of that white meat, we're just going to kind of slice up into a heap of good lunch meat. Just get a Tupperware container and I'll just flick that off. So there's a heap of good lunch meat for the next few days. Good snacks as well. But I'm going to show you the most easy food prep hack I've ever come up with. It's a good part of my food prep most weeks now because, let's face it, we're all lazy. I'm part of that list. This one could not be easier and requires no cooking skills. Here's a $3 bag of baby leaf spinach. This is like the lazy man's chicken salad. We get a Tupperware container. Give me a decent handful of spinach leaves. Give me a slightly less handful of the chicken that you just chopped up. And we also want to use some basil pesto. So all it's going to take is a teaspoon of the basil pesto. That's going in there. Take that to work. Once you get to work and it's time to eat, you'll go and get this out of the fridge. Here's how it'll look. Keep the lid tight. Shake it around about 5 times, and all of a sudden, you've got gourmet basil pesto chicken. That is delicious. That is something that bloody restaurants serve up that took you about 5 seconds to prepare. Healthy, delicious, protein, vegetables, healthy fats, cannot be easier. Timer's going off. Classy chicken is just about done. Oh yes! This looks awesome. Probably a little bit burn on the top, but that is gonna be delicious. Oven's going off. I'll just quickly show you that again. That has diced chicken, red capsicum, red onion, broccoli, asparagus, cumin, curry powder, coconut milk, miso paste. That is gonna be delicious. I'll go and get a stash of Tupperware containers and we'll divvy that up shortly. All right, finished product from one little bout of food prep this afternoon. We've got, that's a whole roast chicken there. That was done by Woolworths, but it makes for some great lunch meats this week. I'm also going to smash that drumstick in a minute. We have 6 boiled eggs. We have some broccolini that is steamed. We have a quiche that will probably make, I would say, 4 to 6 servings of quiche. That has spinach, mushrooms, yellow capsicum, brown onion. Over here is that quick little chicken salad that I showed you how to make with a Woolies bag of $3 spinach. It was a handful of spinach, a handful of that chicken, and a teaspoon of basil pesto. Over here we have the classy chicken mixture, which a lot of our clients reckon is even better the second day. I will be very lucky if I leave that alone this afternoon because it smells awesome and I'm pretty hungry after doing all that food prep. And then over to the side here, we've got turmeric chicken with pasta in it, which our dogs will love tonight. So in one little patch of food prep this afternoon, which took me 50 minutes to do all of that, and I've got about 2 minutes worth of washing up to do now. That is a quick, easy way to get maximum amount of food out of a few different utensils that you just recycle to put together a heap of different meals that should be part of your weekly food prep. Doesn't matter how you do it, that's just one of the ways that I do it. Hope you enjoyed it, hope you get something out of it. I'd love to see some of your tips.